Hello my smelly friends, RiseFrags34. Another review for you guys. Obviously, you know I'm a Creed fan, I'm a Viking fan, so this one goes perfectly. But all jokes aside, this fragrance is great. Great release by Creed. I think this goes right into that gentleman's category. I mean, this one it's masculine, it's wearable, it's everything that you kind of want in a fragrance. So I'm really glad this one came out. But Lewis from over at Creed Boutique, thank you so much for the couple samples that I received from you. And I went through both of them. I have a little bit left in this one. I wore it for 2 weeks straight, and guys, I think I'm confident enough to do a review. This one it's awesome. It's a great fragrance. You know, first I'm gonna get into the notes real quick. I wrote them down right here. Top notes: pink pepper, bergamot, Sicilian lemon. Middle notes, you have pink pepper, rose, spicy mint. Bottom notes, you have sandalwood, vetiver, patchouli, and lavender. So it's great notes in this one for keeping it fresh and peppery and spicy and warm. I mean, there's a lot kind of going on in this. But getting on with that first initial spray, of course, bergamot, you know, lemon, it's always going to shine. You know, that's always going to come through as a player in the opening, and it's going to kind of help that middle and base a little bit. But the pink pepper is kind of where it really shines through here. You do get just that masculine kind of, that spicy pepper, but there's a freshness to it as well. And you know, after about an hour and a half to 2 hours, there's a little bit of a sweetness that comes through. So I'm not sure if it's, you know, you have some of that, like maybe like a sweeter sandalwood and like that patchouli, maybe that's making it a little bit. But it's crazy how this one works, because you can really pick out a lot of the notes in this. You know, you get a little bit of a salty vibe, you get that fruity vibe from the lemon and bergamot, but then you just get this great pepper and some like herbal spice, fresh pepper. And I think you know, the mint is helping that out too, to be a little bit more on the fresh side as well. It's kind of keeping it bright and crisp, and I just love that. I don't really smell mint in this, but I'm thinking it does have some of that green herbal going on in there. But guys, so basically the first initial spray, bright, citrusy, peppery. Middle, you do get a little hint of rose coming through, and if you really smell for it. So it's not totally prominent, but you do get some of that in there. So it's a little bit, the floor, you know, lavender, rose kind of pop through. But the base is really, I mean, it really settles down nice. You still kind of get some of that bright pepper, herbal spiciness, but you just get something that just turns a little sweet, woody. It's just awesome. And if you take, you know, spice and wood, you know, Millesime Imperial, you know, a lot of different, you know, you don't get those fragrances, but it just blended so well that you kind of get a little bit of those in it, you know, and that's what I really like about this one. It's not spice and wood, it's not Millesime Imperial, and it's not Aventus, but this one is just, it's on its own, which I love. You know, obviously it's not a flanker to anything. Creed just really took their time, I believe, with this one, and it just works. This one, like I said, a gentleman's fragrance, times to wear it anytime, but maybe hot summer. I think this would be great for just an elegant night out. I think it'd be great for every day. I wear it to work. You know, definitely a couple, and actually I got a compliment from a client who walked in who didn't even know me. So it was really nice to get that compliment. A lot of times the people you work with, they know you wear fragrances, and they're gonna smell and they're gonna say, hey man, you smell good. You know, it's a compliment, but it's kind of not, you know what I mean? You want someone that doesn't know you, that just walked up to you and met you and say, man, what are you wearing? You know, you smell good. So you're gonna get that with this. Creed doesn't mess around with the compliment factor. They want something to be wearable, which is great. You can dumb reach any Creed. You know, that's what's nice about the house as well. It's very they're great fresh fragrances, and that's what they do, you know. So, but back to the smell. This guy's is just a great elegant smell. You know, you have some smoothness in there, you have some sharpness, you have the brightness, you have the spiciness. That pink pepper is just used in this so well that you do get that little hint of I don't want to say vintage, but if you guys know what I mean, maybe a little bit of maybe like an 80s powerhouse, but it goes right back to being modern and very, you know, wearable and great too. So I just think this one's great. You know, Princess Oud, you know, there's a lot of you know, fragrances that Creed makes, you know, obviously for women and men. A lot of the women's fragrances men can kind of pull off, and I think a lot of the men's fragrances they can, you know, women can pull off. But this one's up there with Men's Aventus, you know, Spice and Wood. This one really nails the gentleman group. You know, this is a masculine fragrance which really works well. So guys, Creed Viking, great release. So I'm just excited about it. Hopefully in the near future, you know, I'm gonna grab a bottle. You know, it is steep. It's $4.95 for 100 ml and almost $300 for a 50 ml. They did drop the 4 ounces and the 2.5 ounces, the 75 ml. So, but now I think they're 50 and 100 ml. And the bottle looks great. I'll try and put a picture up there so you guys can check it out. And all right, guys, great release from Creed. Hopefully, I kind of hit all the spots. But you know, and you know, people, I think all ages too. You know, I don't think a high schooler, you know, or maybe like a younger college kid, I don't really think could, you know, kind of pull it. But well, maybe yeah, definitely college, but all the way up to mature. You know, this one is just a really great release from Creed. So guys, hopefully, you know, like I said, I hit all the spots, and let me know your thoughts on this one. And hopefully, you guys got a chance to sample it, and you know, let me know your thoughts on it. But I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks again for everything. You know, you guys are just so special. You know, when I see your names down there and you're commenting and you know, liking and subscribing, you know, I think it's just awesome that you guys even take the time to watch my reviews. You know, there's so many great reviewers out there, so it's very special to me that you guys are watching me. So thank you guys so much. Until next time, take care and smell well. Thanks.